big program ourselves.
Question on the weapons. So, seeing that you guys are when you are including weapons, they look kind of cartoonish in a lot of instances. Is that Disney's influence on the product, or?
I think wherever possible, we like to focus on more fantasy blasters and things across the line. You know, there are exceptions, as you've seen, on certain characters where they're just so hard-lined to some particular type of weaponry. The most recent example I can think of is the Netflix Punisher. You know, the Netflix series has a little bit of got a little more tooth to it, and we gave him a more authentic, weapon that he would have from that type of line. But for most of the kid stuff, for most of the classic stuff, I like to play in a world of laser rifles and blasters, as opposed to the others.
Gotcha.
You can get more creative with it too. We're seeing new designs for blasters, like we've got Bishop, we've got Deathlock. They're coming out with new things that I think eventually we could reuse for other characters.
We are trying to make some new ones that have some different form factors and shapes that I hope will make you guys a little bit happier. I understand that there's some people out there that want us to follow the letter of the law across all of these products, and and we try to put our best thinking towards where and when we use those things, and we want to make fun stuff. Toys.
I think it's time to retire that pistol that came with the Taskmaster.
What's that? I'm sorry.
The pistol that came with the Taskmaster.
Yes, we are working on some new blaster pistols.
It's time for a couple more questions.
Oh, I gotta ask. Did Kendall already ask you about the double jointed elbows on the female figures? Did you guys have that?
We talked about it a little bit.
You talked about it a little bit because I know Midnight Proxima has them, right? That's like the only
three
female.
out of 250.
Oh, is that? Did you guys go through every single one? But no, we have the new Wasp figure, and she doesn't have the double jointed elbows.
Pepper does.
So Pepper has double jointed elbows.
Pepper's iron arm is double jointed.
Just the right arm.
Yes.
But what about the left-handed female figures? Is that? I mean, I don't know. No, but is it something that we could see more of in the future? I mean, it's kind of it really takes away from the figure a lot, especially for characters where you really want to. I mean, we pose the figures, right? I mean, that's what. And I'm also curious to know, like, when you guys are at conventions, like San Diego Comic-Con, you guys put up these elaborate displays on the glass, right? They look amazing. Like, don't you guys ever get frustrated that there's no double jointed elbows on the figures, like, while you're setting those up?
We're very talented in our
Oh yeah.
And we can make things look absolutely amazing with whatever limitations are placed on us by ourselves, our licensors, or the almighty powers around us. Was that a
No, I'm nodding my head behind the camera. You guys can't see it, but it would be. Is that something that isn't just possible because 13-year-old boys don't buy female superhero figures as often as they buy male superhero figures, so it's not justifiable to put that extra dollar into, or however much it costs to get that double joint?
I mean, there's the cost comes into play on everything we do, but we also have a giant library of existing arms and stuff out there. So when we have a chance to do some things from scratch from time to time, we're listening, we hear what you guys say, and like I said, Pepper and Proxima are the first two that we've taken that testing grounds, and we'll see how they do. We'll see how they look, and I'm not going to say no to future stuff either. We're just trying to get ourselves in a place where we're all happy.
Okay.
And you went from no double elbows for the last 10 years to 2 in 1 year.
Whoa, wait, what? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
So any plans for?
It's a huge improvement.
That is, I knew you were going to use that against me because I've been waiting to ask this, and then sure enough, it's like you have that on.
Any plans for a totally new retool? I guess it wouldn't be retool, but a totally new female buck where you just kind of experiment with everything, with the double jointed elbows, the ab crunch, and just pretty much that same articulation that you're giving the males. As you guys, I'm sure you guys are sick of me saying these types of things. We'll never say never to any of that type of exploration. I personally think that we've still got ways that we can improve on the current articulation systems and on the female torsos. I think the torso rocker looks way better than the ab crunch because they're so thin. Even if it was a one-off, something like maybe you could have tried it with the Black Widow figure that just came out with the bite. Being that
Those are new arms too that don't have double jointed elbows.
That's a very good point, and I wish I worked on that item to be able to answer that question for you.
Can you say anything for 4-inch collectors? Hey Dwight,
Head's
I know
nodding
we got
behind
those
the
video game figures, but for 4-inch collectors, are we going to see any more just regular comic book single card figures anymore, or is
For 3 3/4 inch.
yeah, is that pretty much done?
I think we were always looking at ways that we can do more with all of the things that we have in our toolkit.
And like no new movie 2-packs for these like Black Panther and Avengers. There doesn't seem to be any.
Not currently, no. I think the ones that we did last year with the Homecoming wave and the Ragnarok and the Doctor Strange were the last movie 3 3/4 inch for now. But
Is the recent closings of the Toys R Us stores affecting you guys in any way? Are you guys
yeah, it's hard for
that
me
it
to
will-
find my toys.
Are you projecting that it will affect you? I mean, you guys have pretty good distribution right now. You're in Walgreens, you're in Target, you're in Walmart, you're in every mom and pop shop, every store. So
We still have a very healthy relationship with Toys R Us, and we're planning to make some more amazing stuff for them in the upcoming year. And as far as anyone's told me, we are still all in for all of our amazing account partners, and we are doing the best we can to give you guys some amazing stuff across all of them. And they're growing, as you saw with doing things a couple of years ago for Walgreens and now for GameStop. If anything, it's only getting better. And
Oh, and before you get wait, Latino superheroes, I got to throw my Latino superhero question in there because we're
Asian
not.
ones too.
But we got Sunfire recently. When was the last Latino superhero that we got?
last Latino superhero.
How about
It was the last
America,
Latino.
What's her name? America Chavez, Sanchez.
Yeah,
America?
Well,
Rick Chavez.
That would be
So we're
good, and we
getting-
could
so
round out
I wanted Richter.
that Ultimates team. That's a pretty diverse team.
I think those are wonderful questions.
We need a blue.
There's a lot of Latino collectors out there.
So
So, I
post
mean,
me some
Yeah.
comments on who the characters are that you guys.
Oh yeah,
You guys
White
should open up
Tiger,
a forum
yeah,
somewhere
Richter.
where people could comment and give you suggestions.
I think that's a
figures,
fantastic thing for us to discuss with the Pulse team.
Yes. Awesome.
All
So
right, we
you're
stretched
gonna
it.
get kicked out of this room. But thank you guys for coming.
Are you in charge of the Pulse team?
I'm not in charge of the Pulse team, but I know who the Pulse team is.
You've got their ear though. Yes.
Sort of.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So how do you feel about no double jointed elbows on the female figures then? How do you feel about that?
We'll start this again.
But thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us.
We really appreciate you guys coming. This means a lot to us, and obviously keep the questions coming. We'd love to listen. And we'll see you guys soon.
All right, thank you very much.
Talk to the Pulse people.